Zainab was a slim, quiet, and soft-spoken, the kind of girl people barely noticed twice. She came from a very humble home. Her father had died years ago, leaving her mother to struggle with sickness and debt. Determined to survive, Zainab moved to Lagos, the city that promised everything but collected its price in silence. She got a job as a receptionist in a very big hotel. Every day, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., she stood behind the front desk with a forced smile. By evening, her feet hurt. Her back hurt. Her spirit hurt. And yet, her salary couldn't even cover rent, transport, and food, to talk less of sending money home. At night, she cried quietly. Her mother's health was getting worse. Hospital bills were piling up. Zainab felt trapped. One afternoon, the hotel doors opened. A woman walked in. She was beautiful, confident, dressed in expensive designer clothes. Her body turned heads instantly. Beside her was an older Alhaji, calm, powerful, respected. They booked an executive room without checking the price. Zainab watched them silently. That night, overwhelmed and broken, she hid in a corner of the hotel staircase and cried. The air conditioning was too cold, but Zainab was sweating anyway. Her mother had called earlier that morning, her voice weak, breathless. My chest, it hurts again. Zainab had promised to send money she didn't have. That was when she heard heels again. The woman stood there, surprised. Are you okay? She asked. Zainab wiped her face quickly. Yes, ma. But tears betrayed her. The woman sat beside her, not too close, not too far. What's your name? Zainab. What's wrong, Zainab? At first, Zainab said nothing. Then everything spilled. Her sick mother. Her salary. The helplessness. The fear of losing the only family she had. The woman listened without interrupting. When Zainab finished, the woman sighed, not with pity, but understanding. I used to cry like this too, she said quietly. Zainab looked up, shocked. You don't look like someone who ever suffered, she whispered. The woman gave a small, sad smile. That's because suffering doesn't show on the outside once money covers it. She reached into her bag, took out a small piece of paper, and wrote a number. She held it out. I won't force you, she said. But if life corners you, call this number. Zainab stared at the paper. What is it? She asked. The woman stood up. And she walked away. That evening, Zainab sat on her bed, staring at the paper. She prayed. She cried. Then she called. She was told to send pictures. Her hands shook, but she did. The reply came the next day. The message was brief, cold, professional. You are being considered for private companionship for high-profile men. Discretion is mandatory. You will not be shared. Clients pay for silence, availability, and exclusivity. A week later, her phone beeped. $5,000. Zainab screamed. She sent money home immediately. Her mother finally received treatment. For the first time, Zainab felt powerful. She told herself, just one more time. More money came. Zainab quit her hotel job. She moved into luxury apartments. She dressed differently. People treated her differently. Then came a powerful Northern Alhaji. He fell deeply obsessed with her. He spent heavily. He promised security. Then one day, he said, let me change your body. You deserve more. Fear whispered. Money shouted. Zainab agreed. She traveled abroad. Returned transformed. When she returned, Lagos didn't recognize her. Men stared. Doors opened faster. Money doubled. She became what the city celebrated. Her mother once asked softly on the phone. "Are you happy, my daughter?" Zainab paused. She looked around her luxury apartment. Then she answered, "I'm okay, Mama." But deep down, she wasn't sure who she had become. Zainab was lying on her velvet couch, scrolling through her phone, when his name appeared. "Alhaji So. I have a business trip to Dubai. 2 weeks. Come with me." Her heart skipped. Dubai was a dream she had only seen on Instagram: tall buildings, luxury cars, endless lights. Within minutes, arrangements were made. Business class tickets. Luxury hotel. Shopping allowance sent upfront. Her bags were packed that same night. Designer dresses. Perfumes. Heels she had never worn outside Nigeria. Zainab arrived at the airport in a chauffeur-driven car. She met Alhaji Sul at the terminal. He looked calm, confident. A man who had flown this route countless times. They checked in. Business class. Soft leather seats. Champagne glasses. Polite smiles from flight attendants. As the plane taxied, Zainab pressed her face against the window. She felt like she had finally escaped everything she used to be. The plane took off. Lagos lights faded beneath them. About 15 minutes into the flight, Zainab shifted in her seat. Something felt off. A tightness in her chest. She adjusted her position. Ignored it. "Are you okay?" the Alhaji asked. "Yes," she said quickly. "Just tired." The plane climbed higher. 30 minutes in, the discomfort returned, stronger this time. She breathed slowly, trying not to panic. A flight attendant noticed her unease and offered water. She drank. Smiled. But her body refused to relax. An hour into the flight, Zainab suddenly grabbed the armrest. "Something isn't right," she whispered. "It's getting worse," she cried. "I feel pressure. I feel pain." There was a strange tightness, like her chest was being filled with air from the inside. Her clothes began to feel unbearably tight, stretching against her body. She shifted in her seat, panic rising. The pressure didn't stop. It grew. Her chest felt heavy, swollen, painful, as if something inside her was expanding beyond control. "I can't breathe properly," she cried. Flight attendants rushed toward her. Passengers watched in confusion as her discomfort turned into visible distress. Her chest area appeared abnormally swollen, far more than before, and her face twisted in pain. A doctor on board checked her quickly. Her blood pressure was unstable. Her pulse was racing. Her body was reacting violently. Within minutes, she screamed again, louder this time. "I feel like something is tearing inside me." The cabin erupted into panic. Flight attendants called the cockpit. The captain made the call. Emergency landing. Zainab lost strength rapidly. By the time the plane touched down and paramedics rushed in, she was already fading. Doctors later confirmed that complications from past procedures, combined with pressure changes at high altitude, caused a catastrophic internal reaction her body couldn't survive. She never came out alive. News broke everywhere. Blogs. Radio. WhatsApp groups. Her parents received the call. Her mother collapsed. Her village mourned. Lagos moved on. Zainab wanted to escape poverty. She found money. But lost her life. Moral. Not every door that opens is sent by God.